Hi guys, it's me Karen, and we are coming back to do part 2 of this page, so welcome back to the channel. We are going to finish off her hair, and we were working on it with the 3 colors, which are burnt sienna and light yellow ochre and Dyck Brown. And I'll leave the numbers down in the description box down below. And we're basically just kind of using the yellow as the highlight. So in the lighter areas, we're adding that color in, turning the pencil around so we always have a sharp point. So in the highlighted areas, but leaving a little white also. If you watched this in part 1, we laid down first a whole coat of pan pastels, and then these are Polychromos that we're using here, and we're going to attempt, because I don't do it very often, using the Polychromos to finish off her skin too. I usually will use luminance or something, but I'm going to try it out, see how I do. So it's just pulling the yellow up from the dark, going over the highlighted areas that are white with the yellow here, leaving it really light in the center where the other markings are. And this gal's got a lot of hair. I don't know if I could deal with that much. I like my hair kind of long, but not where my braids would come down this long. That's a lot of hair to wash. Okay, we have to do the same thing on the other side. And there we go, we're almost done here. Maybe I gotten a little too yellow there. Okay, get rid of that thing. Alright, then we're just going to go in with the burnt sienna and darken up some of those areas with some of that color. And you can go back over the yellow if you want. We're just making it so it looks like it's hair and not a solid color. Turning this pencil also, so you get a sharp point. Okay, so you're just going to work on both sides that way. hoping you can see that. Wasn't looking up at the camera. I don't have the light, overhead light on, so I'm hoping this is light enough because I was having problems with it doing a red and then changing it to white and changing it to red and on part one, so I thought I'd just let the normal light come through the windows. And see if that helped out. Okay. We're going to kind of leave her hair like that for now. I'll probably play with it a little more. Here and there. Okay, but I want to get down to doing some of her skin too. So I'm going to lower the camera down a little bit. Okay, for her face, let's see, we've got a couple of colors out for her lips. I'm going to move these out of the way because those two aren't used. And brought in light skin tone, so light flesh. It's 132. Cinnamon 189. A burnt ochre, and that's 187. We have the burnt sienna, which is 238 or 283. Sorry. Brown ochre, which is 182. And cinnamon. Nope, this is medium flesh. Sorry, cinnamon was already in there. 131. Okay, so with all those colors, we should be able to get her skin tone just a little darker. A little lighter, darker, more contoured, not so soft, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go in with the, we'll go in with burnt ochre first. I'm going to add some of this in kind of the darker areas. It's just a light coat. And just very, very, very light pressure here. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of burnt sienna, but I'm going to sharpen the pencil up a little bit. Burnt sienna is a darker than the last color I just had, but I want to put a little darkness down here under her chin and in the very shadow back here. A little on her ear. That side. Her eyelid here. Put a little on our lips. Collarbone there, on her hand, her wrist, a little over here in her shoulder. A little shadow underneath the bird there. And we're going to shadow underneath this one too. Okay. We could put a little of this in her eyebrows. Darken those up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go in with a little cinnamon. I'm just going to put it under both eyes. blend it out a little bit. Add a little of that in her fingers too. Okay, then we're going to bring in the light flesh. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm trying to concentrate so I don't get too much color on here. Enough to cover, but not enough to go too dark. Unlike the pan pastels, erasing this is a little harder. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add a little more of that right over here in the chin cheek area. Ear. And then just a little bit inner chin itself, very lightly. Okay, work down here on her chest area. And then our shoulder area. I know this is probably getting boring, but with the Polychromos I have to layer very gently. That's probably why I don't use them that often. And then down our wrist here. I'm sorry, down her wrist on this side. All right. I think she's looking okay. This is still the light flesh here that we're using. Okay, let's see if we can put a little more pinkness up here in her cheek area. This is, I should have showed you, the medium flesh. Okay. Anywhere else we need a little pink. All right. I need kind of a blender for that. We're going to bring in a little, let's see if I can find it. Luminance. It's the, I don't know if you can read that, Buff Titanium 108. I'm just going to blend this in a little bit. That. This softens the color up. So anything that looks a little rough or has a line that you don't want, just go over it with this particular pencil on it. Kind of just smooths it away, which is nice. Now I'll go over here. Poof, there we go. Anything else we see that we want to blend in a little better? Okay. A little bit of blending that needs to go on over here. This is the light flesh. Because she's got a little gray going on here. I'll try to fix that with a little bit of pan pastel. So we'll get the pan pastel out again. And of course this means I have to spray it again. Like I just dumped it on my finger. So we're just going to add it right in here to soften that up a little. And this is the, where's my little paper? The burnt sienna tint. So we're just going to add it. On top of what we have here. And we'll get it out of her hair here. Okay. There. I think that just blended it up a little bit better for me. I know I have to re-darken my dark areas, but that's okay. So we'll just take in the burnt sienna here and redo these corners. There's shading here, so we can darken it up right up here at the eye. I just think that looks a little bit better. You can play with this as much as you want, as much as you don't want. Both ways work. Okay, we're going to take Prisma Black. Okay, I'm going to draw in her eyelashes here. We're going to do her pupil. Again, I can tell a little bit difference between her eyes. We're also going to put some color in them, but I'm not quite sure what color I want to do them yet. that one looking a little funny, but that's what it goes sometimes. It's okay. And we're going to darken up her nostrils down here. Darken up her lip area here. Add in a few little lines. Okay, and we're going to bring in some color for her lips. We have 2 colors. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I think I'll start with the Caput Mortium Violet. I'm going to set that right in here. It's a shadow. Kind of like that. I'm going to throw a little of this under her eye here too. Just brightens them up a little bit more. We'll throw in a little white Posca here. Give it a little shine, go back over it. And knock that color bit down a little bit. So just like that. And give it a little shine there. Now we'll figure out her eyes. I'm not quite sure what color I'm going to do the birds, but I think I want her eyes blue, so let us see what we got in here in blue and green. I always like a little green in my blue eyes. So that looks like a pretty blue. That looks like a pretty green. We'll see. Okay, blue I took out is so bright. Hilo Blue Reddish, 151. And we're going to add that in there. Both sides. And then add in, I picked up the Cobalt, Deep Cobalt Green 158. And we're going to add some of that in there. Leave a little spot there for a little bit brighter green or a turquoise or something. What are you? You kind of look like a turquoise. Oh, you're chrome oxide green, fiery. So you can catch all that. Then it's 276, and we're gonna dump that right in there. There we go. And then We kind of got the blue greenish colored eyes. I think I have to go over the pupil a little bit. We'll bring out some black lines. I think this one needs to be a little bigger than the other one. There we go. So now she has some eyeballs there, looking pretty good, and all her hair. Now when I get a background on here, I will be pulling some of this hair out and letting some be a little more wispy than it is. But that is going to have to be done in part 3, so we will do the birds. And because it took a little longer than I thought, so I will do a part 3 and possibly a part 4 depending on how much we get. When I work with Polychromos, it always takes me a little longer because I'm not quite used to them yet. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are enjoying, and I will see you in the next part. Take care, everyone. Bye now.